Hi, collective. Let's get a quickie. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe. Ashe, collective. All right, collective. Before I get started, okay, let me show you the deck first. It looks like this. Gemstone Whispers deck. I got this one. This is with crystals, okay? And we'll do a situation, obstacle, spiritual advice, divine outcome read, okay? But y'all, I was out front, right? And I was smoking a cigarette, right? And something told me to look over by the bushes, like in a little cubby hole type thing, right? By my kitchen window, right? And there was a bird standing there. Okay? I'm like, well, is this a toy bird or is this a real bird, right? But it was standing there and it was, it didn't move for quite some time, collective, okay? And I said, okay, I saw a neighbor parking the car. Okay, a couple people, I had to say a couple words too, right? And she didn't get out the car or I missed her. But then another neighbor came down and I said, come here for a minute. Let me show you something, right? And I showed them the bird sitting there, just motionless, y'all. Let me show you a quick picture of my beat up phone. Okay, y'all, it was just sitting there like that for like several minutes, okay? And I took another picture, right? Because I'm like, what the hell is this, right? And then I said, well, maybe it's dead. Like, I felt like the pillar of salt, like in Sodom and Gomorrah, right? But then the lady, she was like, well, I'm going to go tell my husband and let him go look at it, right? And she was like, I think I got a cage in the car. And I was like, no, don't cage it, right? And she was like, well, maybe it's hurt. And I said, well, yeah, maybe it is hurt. Maybe it needs something to eat, right? But when she went upstairs to get her husband, right? I went over there to the bird and I said, go, bird, fly away, run. They're going to capture you, right? And like maybe 30 seconds later or less, collective, the bird started chirping, right? Moving his head. And then it walked over to the kitchen window, walked over past my son's bedroom window and jumped up in my windowsill, okay? And stayed there for like maybe a minute or less, okay? So, but I took that to mean that they're alerting me, okay? This is another scheme that my ops want to do once again, okay? They want to come in through my window, okay? And that's what that was. That's what I feel that was, okay? And who knows as well, that might have been a robotic bird that they're monitoring me with, right? But I do feel like it was my ancestors because before going back out there to get my phone, right, to take a picture of it, I pulled these cards. It said, exercise patience, unraveling the mysteries of the universe, people. It's too late for the rest of them, but you got a chance to make a change, collective, okay? And it also said your ancestors want you to know, and this is the order that came out, okay? It said the bitch of staves, okay? And this bitch of staves, I feel like it's a sister, okay? For me, okay? And possibly for you, collective, okay? Because I feel like this is relevant to people in my collective as well. I just saw 411 on the clock, okay? And then it says love wins, okay? So this is the outcome, okay? But I feel like your sister or some woman that fits this role of the bitch of stays in your life, okay, has set it up for someone to break into your home, okay, and harm you, okay? But collective, you're going to be fine, okay? That's why they just revealing it to you, okay? Okay, because at this point, I wish a motherfucker would. Okay, all this fucking staging and drama and shit, a motherfucker gonna lose their head. Okay? Okay, collective. Alright, and let me see something real quick. I tried to do a slight video of it, y'all. It's just sitting there. And it's not the best video. Give it a second. This has just sat there for all that time, collective. And then I poked the bird in his stomach gently with a small broom that I had. Because I said, well, if it's dead, I'm not going to leave it sitting there. Because it was just creeping me out, collective. Okay? And don't get me wrong. I have a strong connection with birds, okay? With me and both of my children before they were born, birds came to me to deliver the message. And showed me a sign of each one of their temperament as children, okay? But look at this shit, y'all. Who would have thunk? Is this like some gestation period or something? This was a message. My ancestors, I say my birds, wanted me to know what was going on. 555 on the clock. Okay? And the bird went to my bedroom window, like the part where it opens at, right? And stayed there like it was trying to break in, collective. I thought I was video recording it, but I wasn't. This might be the grand finale, because the video before that was the grand finale. Okay, just about so many characters came out. Okay? Yeah. Some people about to lose their heads, collective. It may not be just figuratively. Okay? Because niggas won't stop. Collective. And then I went and poked it with a broom. Let me see something real quick. Do I have I don't think I have the video where I excuse me, y'all. Y'all, this is just crazy. I'm going to post a couple of these pictures to the community board. Yeah, I didn't take the video. Wait a minute, what is this, y'all? This is another little video of it. It looks creepy as hell, though, right? It looks like a freaking doll. Collective? What the fuck? Collective? You see the, oh, I thought you could see the smoke. Maybe that's from this video. Collect, and then I got the broom and gently poked it in its belly. Okay? And that's when the bird moved, okay? So this is like an omen is what I'm getting it, okay? As a message from my ancestors as to what these people are planning, okay? They better be careful. They better be, you heard my voice change, right? They better be careful. Y'all, some people ain't gonna make it tonight, okay? All right, collective, let's get in this read. Archangel Michael, show me. What is this all about? Or whatever you want to speak about, Archangel Michael. Feeling like that card. It's time to come into the holy temple. Show me the situation. One card. Y'all, these are sticky. So I have to really be careful. I don't want a whole bunch. I like these crystal cards though, because sometimes, like, especially with selenite, I can look at a picture of it and can get the effect. Okay? Because there's something about selenite crystals. Whenever I get a new one, it's like, and I haven't had one lately, I get these prickly feelings in different parts of my body. Okay? And I know it's directly associated with the selenite. Until it starts to, the newness starts to wear off. Okay? I don't know what that is. If anybody's experienced that, put it in the comments, y'all. I love how this looks with these little stickers, okay? Those colors. It's just so soothing with that quartz geode or something, okay? All right, y'all. I digress. Show me the obstacle. Thank you. Peter's sight. Direction. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there, okay? And I feel like this is Teal's apps based on what I was just speaking about, okay? All right, spiritual advice. Y'all, it's hot as the dickens in here. Spiritual advice. Just one Archangel Michael. Y'all, we're going to keep do that again. Just one Archangel Michael, please. Spiritual advice. The more I use these, they won't be so sticky. Thank you. Divine outcome. It's a whole clump of them all together. It's like clumpy cells, like sickle cells, I'm thinking. One card, divine outcome. Thank you. Fresh start. Beautiful outcome, y'all. Agate. Let's keep the bottom card as the mystery. Agate, fresh start. As long as I am breathing in my eyes, I am just beginning. Beautiful. That's letting you know, collective, regardless of what you're facing right now, there will be a new beginning for you, a fresh start, okay? Regardless of what people are planning behind your back, okay? Unbeknownst to them, you will have your new beginning, your new fresh start, okay? And maybe it might be significant if you have these crystals. It would be wonderful, right? This is a beautiful agate crystal, okay? And then we have lepidolite, clemency. Interesting. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much, okay, collective? So just annoy him. Forgive him a little bit, okay? Or a lot. This is a pretty crystal too. I would like to really work on a huge crystal collection. Collective. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Fresh start, collective. And I'm getting something with the... Excuse me. I might have to pause and get some more water, y'all. But let's keep going. I'm saying I was going to say, I get something with the crown, y'all. My goodness, and they don't want me talking about the crown. Situation, top and bottom. Thank you. That was interesting the way that one came out. Obstacle, top and bottom. Peter site. Direction. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Sounds about right to me, collective. Not right to be on that in that type of energy, but what they're saying, okay? Spiritual advice, please. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you. Crystal path, y'all. And that how befitting when we've got crystals out here. Okay? Maybe we can, this crystal thing. There's a lot of you and my collective, okay, that have a very strong connection to crystals. And you're going to create some crystal technology, invention or something. It's come out in several other reads. Show me a gate. You are a gift to the world, y'all. That's why you get a fresh start. Beautiful, y'all. You are being divinely guided, collective. That's why that bird was sitting out there. Okay, maybe you're going to see something in nature. Or maybe you already have today, okay? Or in the next few days. That's going to let you know, excuse me, yo, that you're being divinely guided. Beautiful. Alrighty. Let's move over the outcome and the spiritual advice. Now we have the obstacle and the situation. Situation. Oh, a ragonite. Okay, this is what this is. Okay, a ragonite. Beautiful. Change. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Beautiful. And these colors, it's all lining up here. It's all lining up, collective. This is what this is about. You're a gift to the world. You're about to be, if you haven't been, you're about to be the change that you wish to see in the world. As these chapters of this conflict with these people from your past and your past lives is closed, okay? Babe. Okay, this ain't no game. That's why so many of those characters came out in that last video. It's like the final cast call. Okay, so most of them came out, and some of them came out as other characters, like the mermaid, right? They were also can also relate to the Empress as well. And the Divine Masculine came out. All kinds of characters came out in that read. Okay? All right, but it says, when this card appears, know that the end is nigh. Okay? Change, people. Major changes are coming. So that you can have a fresh start. And the earth can have a fresh start. Okay, and this is the bottom card. Aragonite. Oh my goodness, y'all. And I told you I saw this bitch of staves over here with that bird, right? That's what I'm getting, y'all. This is all connected. Dead woman walking. They ain't playing with these people. They ain't playing, y'all. Let's see something. Show me when this card appears, know that the end is nigh. Y'all, this is going to be a quick reading. Because this, I'm feeling like this is straight to the point. These are nice cards, y'all. The Olmecs, y'all. They're taking it all the way back to the beginning. As far as we know. Shit. Bottom of the deck. When this card appears, know that the end is nigh. It's an epiphany. I'm getting like a lot of people going to realize what the fuck is going on at the very last minute. It's a major change, okay? And maybe Aragonite may help assist us, okay, with this change. Even like I said, just looking at it. Take a screenshot, collective. And just really use your imagination to see what you get from it. Okay. Show me this dead woman walking. If we can get a name, give us a name, okay? A role, a character, or whatever else you want to say. Top and bottom, dead woman walking. Thank you. I feel like we need this one too. Bottom of the deck. Do your research, okay? So maybe we have to do our research here today. Dead woman walking. Let me see. Heinous acts, y'all. That's why she's a dead woman walking. Okay? Heinous acts, disgraceful, wicked, evil, atrocious misdeeds. I'm getting children involved, collective. Miller. Okay? Whoever this woman is, named Miller. With the last name Miller, possibly. Okay? Associated with Miller. Something about Miller. Thank you. We got Peter. Could be Peter Miller. Okay? I don't know, collective. One of these I feel is this woman's name. Could be Peter's last name. Okay? Alright, we about to keep it moving. Archangel Michael, what are these heinous acts? Alright, this is where we're doing the research. What are these heinous acts? These people know that their end is nigh. What are these heinous acts? You the goat? Okay, thank you. They did something to the goat. They were attempting to do something to the goat. This witch and this warlock. Peter and Miller. Okay? Yeah, but they ain't know though, collective. They ain't know. The death angel is upon the heads of all enemies. They didn't know that. I told you somebody ain't gonna make it, y'all. What is this card that ripped out my hand like this? Okay, let's see. Love me. I don't know, collective. These people have a sick, deranged view of what love actually is, okay? They have, but that's okay. They're about to experience something else real soon. Okay? What did they do? Okay, I guess with witch and warlock, they were doing magic. This is all these people do is magic. Magic for every fucking thing. They got a boogie in their nose. They got to do magic to get it out. Okay? Show me this witch and this warlock. What did they do? It's freaking pathetic. It's pathetic, collective. Imagine your worst nightmare. Maybe they tried to send you nightmares, okay? Bad dreams and shit. But they need to imagine their worst nightmare. And I'm sure it's got to be horrible, okay? If they're witches and warlocks, they can think up some really ugly, gruesome shit. So think it up. Think it up for yourself, okay? Bottom of the deck. Okay, collective, that's what they did. They put you into some sort of biotech study, okay? We have biotech industry. Branch of molecular biology that studies the use of microorganisms for specific industrial purposes. Who knows? They might have wanted to connect you to a fucking spaceship, okay? Like the Black Mona Lisa, okay? But you have ancestral protection, collective. Shit is like out of fucking fairy movie, collective. Okay, I'm gonna stop the F's. Let's see. Show me the Olmecs. Olmecs, what do you have to say? Y'all, I'm scared of the Olmec shit. And the Nomo too shit. Okay. This is some egregious shit if they here. Okay, y'all. And the end is now with the epiphany and these people know it. Show me the Olmecs. Collective. What is it? Heartbroken. These people going to be heartbroken, okay? Or maybe the Olmecs are heartbroken to witness what's been going on here. Usually, y'all, they telling us, they telling you, they telling me, use your Heka to destroy the enemy, okay? They going to back you up. They backing you up, collective. Break the hearts of these enemies. Secrets contained in a diary, y'all, okay? For some of these people out here, what they've been doing. Show me, use your Heka to destroy the enemy. Show me the plan, what the instructions are. Dante, okay? I'm getting like Dante's Inferno, okay? Use your Heka to send these enemies to hell, collective, okay? Send them to the halls of Amente, okay? It has something as well, the biotech industry, okay? This is my birth hospital, okay? Supposedly, and I believe it is, okay? They had something to do with selling you to these people for this study at Birth Collective, okay? They're just wrapping up this whole situation, okay? They're letting you know what's been going on the whole time, okay? Because they about to wipe this shit completely off the map, okay? All right. They did this because you're gifted. You were gifted when you were born. There was something unusual about you when you were born that they saw and as they observed you, okay? So this card says unlocking new spiritual gifts. It was because you're gifted. You have spiritual gifts. Okay? We have people out here that are engaged in down low homosexual activities, okay? It says doing the bump. What is man's in secret? Okay, that's important. Do we have a name for a key person who did this in terms of selling children, me possibly, my collective possibly, over to this biotech industry? Could have been parents, family involved, okay? But do we have a key name for this hospital member who was involved in this? Dragonfly was a divine masculine in the reverse collective, and they fell out there on Love Me, okay? I don't know what the hell that's about. Maybe they loved your mother, or some sick love for your mother, right? All right, let's get to the bottom of the deck. The Ascended Masters are considering making you an offer, okay? So that's a side note, and not really a side note. This is the major part of, this is the meat, so to speak, of the read collective. Somebody named Frank. I'm taking it that's just divine masculine in the reverse collective for this hospital. Who's a key factor at this biotech industry? They don't want me to say this. If Wong no, it wasn't Wong. What was the name associated with this in the other read? I can't remember. Wong is associated with the dialysis clinic. All right, let's see. Show me that biotech. Give me a key name or names, please. Archangel Michael. That's a lot. Because I was thinking to myself, what was the purpose of the study, okay? Nashville, Tennessee, okay? I'm getting this biotech place. It's located in Nashville, Tennessee. Or at that time, something. Excuse me, y'all. Homeopathy, okay? Something with healing. Okay, this purpose of this biotech study. Something with space, y'all. Like I said in those other readings. Somehow they're using people's physical bodies, okay, to like power or maneuver these spaceships, okay, like in the Black Mona Lisa, with the Black Mona Lisa, okay? And they're using this to try to travel out to the other readings, said the Milky Way galaxy, people, okay? I know this sounds like shit that's made in the movies, okay? It is what it is. Truth is stranger than fiction. But there's no peace for these people. They're trying to run out here into the Milky Way galaxy, right? Trying to find another future for themselves because the sun gonna blow, collective. The sun gonna blow. The sun gonna blow. The sun gonna blow. Okay? So they're trying to get the fuck away. Okay? They're using this program, Project Looking Glass, okay? To see, I guess, maybe where to go and also who they can find that can actually power up these fucking vehicles or whatever, spaceships, y'all. I don't know, these people have an elaborate mind as opposed to just developing themselves and seeing what the fuck they might become, collective. I don't know, shit, that's too fucking like right. Alright, but yeah, they're not going to have any peace. They're using this program to try to find people that they can capture, I guess, and put in this study, this program, right? And ultimately put them in a fucking ship or something, okay? I don't know what the fuck these people want to do, okay? And, yeah. And they're trying to look to see where it is safe for them to go. Okay, you don't want to just go out driving, take all your shit and say, I'm leaving, and you don't have a clue where you're going, right? But sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's like that. They might try to run out like that, okay? But they're telling them they better back up, okay? They already know the plan. They know the plan, okay? And we have, okay, let's look this one up real quick, clarify. We got paranormal activity, y'all. Okay, this is all lining up, okay? I feel like they're waiting for them. Right there, on the other side of that fucking portal. They just waiting for them to come through so they can bop them upside their damn head, okay? They ain't gonna know what the hell hit them. Nashville, Tennessee, let's leave that out here. Biotech, okay? Archangel Michael, who waiting for these people on the other side of this damn portal? Who waiting to hit these? Damn, y'all, this flew, what the hell? I thought this was, that flew over on the floor. Okay, give me a second. Two of them. Bottom of the, y'all, get the fuck out of here. These karmics don't know where the hell, where they going. They about to meet Darth Vader, collective. He waiting for them on the other side. Get the fuck out of here. That's why they like Star Wars so much. It's the whole story playing out in the fucking movies, y'all. Oh, and I said I was going to stop cursing. It says the dark side, collective. Pure melanin. Osiris might be sitting over there waiting for him. With Suitin. I was going to say Seti. And the Black Sun. All of them sitting over there waiting for him. Sirius, okay? Polaris. All of them just sitting there waiting for him. Okay, I know you're saying, hey, all these are planets and stars and different things. Okay. Okay. They're waiting for him. The dark side, pure melanin, hidden powers, pineal activation, light from dark, y'all. This is beautiful. And then we're going to go to the obstacle. Paranormal activity. They don't know where the hell they're going, collective. And they're not going to go. They're not going to know, I wanted to say, okay? And they're not going to go, y'all, okay? Because they're just waiting for them when they get there. They're not going to know where they're going. Because they don't know that they're going to Dante's Inferno, okay? Y'all, these people about to lose their damn mind. And they're not going to take a break. Because they don't know where they're going. And they're trying to find somewhere where they can take a break at, right? They can get a break from this karma that's coming. They're not going to find it. Got another name, collective. Candace, okay? Candace working with these people. In this secret program, collective. But Darth Vader's waiting for him on the other side, collective. Okay, Darth Vader, what the hell you get ready to do to these people? Go and sit them down, collective. It says, the audacity of these ill-advised, worthless beings. Go sit down and shut up. He gonna sit them down and shut them up. Darth Vader, you got a message for these people about what's coming for them if they think they just gonna sneak in that Stargate portal and get in there and get out. Oh my goodness, look at all these cards. All right, we're gonna stop asking questions because this reading will be forever. 30:30 on the clock, y'all. All right, what you got to say, Darth Vader? Doing the bump with his man's in secret. He coming for them, the down low ones, whoever they are out here. Hidden photo. Wow, y'all. These people get ready to get exposed, okay? So whoever was involved in being like with men in secret, right? They got hidden photos, y'all. They about to put it out there on the Ethernet, okay? I'm telling you. Doing the bump with his man's in secret. It ain't a secret no more. There's hidden photos. Okay? I wasn't expecting that. Whoever this is, they'll put you in a false marriage, okay? Confirmation. Alright, here's a name involved. Morris. They got a panacea, a cure for these, okay? For these witches and warlocks, okay? Because they scattering like roaches, collective. That's the cure. They're going to scatter them like roaches till there's no more. We got this Marquise, okay? And I wrote this card because of the guy who was stalking me before I went to work at the gas station. A fireman, okay? Might be significant, okay? Marquise, okay? Who likes to engage in risky sex. All right, they put it all out there. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, ancestors. Okay, these people have some warped love for you, so they think, okay? These people about to be canceled out. That's what I'm getting. Obstacle. Peter sight. Direction. If you don't know where, and see, they just said they don't know where they're going. They don't have a good map. And they're not being permitted, okay? Obstacle. Direction. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. So they're going straight to the road that takes them to Darth Vader, collective. All right? To these tricksters, people, they've been tricked out of their own spot. Trying to trick you, collective. Trying to steal you and shit. They didn't know you were being divinely guided. Down to the freaking birds, okay? Birds glitching and shit. So you get your message. You get the warnings that you need, okay? Beautiful. Obstacle. Rolling. Another name, y'all. They just outing these people left and right, okay? Rolling. Spiritual advice. Black pearl. Beautiful. Something about gluttony, okay? He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Beautiful, okay? So they're talking about these people. They want every damn thing, okay? Chikash champagne. Like Scarface, right? Yeah. They can't have everything, though. They want your shit, they want their shit, they want everybody's shit. They just ain't grateful, okay? And the spiritual advice is to be grateful, okay? What does it say? He, again, let me read it. Gluttony, black pearl. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have, okay? So it's an ungrateful person or people. Rushing in after learning the truth, okay? What's the truth? That they can't freaking defeat you. That you're on your crystal path, okay? The road to clarity. They know you know the truth, collective. Gregory, okay? So maybe Gregory's rushing in after learning the truth, okay? Or maybe someone's rushing into Gregory. What is this truth they've learned? There's a change in the forecast. That's the truth, okay? What is this truth that these witches and warlocks have learned? And these secret programs and shit. Something about Eric. Eric and Gregory. Let's see this card. Something about the Black Mona Lisa, y'all. It's the same scenario. They gonna pay for this shit. Bottom of the deck. Your uncle is really your father, collective. Okay? Maybe one of these names out here is your uncle's name. Okay? Show me. Give me a name for who this uncle is that's really someone in my collective's father. Asar, Aset, and Heru, the Holy Trinity. So I'm getting something surrounding your conception, okay? Something around your conception. And it says you're mad because Divine Feminine got more testicular fortitude than your whole coven, okay? So I'm getting here that your father is a part of a coven, okay? And your father probably wasn't in your life. However, this union between your father and your mother produced you, okay? Maybe your father is a fallen twin or something, okay? And it produced you, which is like the Black Mona Lisa, okay? A gifted child, an empress child, okay? A chosen child. Can I get a name on this father? Maybe it's out here collecting. Your ancestors are body swapping as we speak to destroy the enemy, okay? I don't know. Maybe they about to destroy your father. This uncle father. Yeah, they about to heal the situation, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Niggas love to scream peace after they start some shit, okay? So your father, Tupac, when we ride on our enemies, okay? So your father started this shit with you, collective. Maybe they're behind the scheme to possibly try to break into your home. Or several attempts, okay? Y'all, a lot of people, they ain't gonna make it. Okay, these witches and warlocks and all these other people out here that was a part of this scheme to take your life since your birth, okay? I, collective, divine outcome. Agate, you about to have a fresh new start. As long as I am breathing, in my eyes, I am just beginning, collective. Know that. You are just beginning. Look at how that camera froze like that, y'all. It's the first time I've seen it do that. Okay, there's a fresh start. And people are going to try to distract you, okay? Because I hear a lot of distractions starting up, okay? But stay focused. Stay focused. This crystal might help, okay? This one's beautiful. Divine outcome. You are a gift to the world. And these people tried to steal you and do experimentation on you. And do unthinkable shit to you, okay? And they gonna pay for that shit. Trust and believe they gonna pay for that shit. Down to the very last scheme. Divine outcome. You're gonna have peace and serenity, collective. Okay, these people got hell to pay. Spiritual advice. Beautiful. Howlite, hope. Hope for you, collective. They just telling you to keep that. Keep your hope alive, shit. Okay? But it's already been handled in terms of what the verdict is. It's been reached. And it's destruction for these people, these tricksters. Okay, let's read it. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift of God. Collective, that's you. You are the gift to the world. A gift from God, okay? Which is why we call it the present. You are the present. The gift from God. Beautiful. All right, collective. If you like the video, like the video.